All right. You guys ready? Are you ready for Uber Life's tricks, tips? Not taking that one. And hacks video. Okay? I'm going to tell you all my secrets. And I'm doing very well. So, I'm not going to give you any numbers, but it's good. A lot of these things I've been digging in like real hard the past, probably the past 2 weeks really. And a lot of it has to do with DoorDash. Okay, I do DoorDash and Uber Eats, but Uber Eats, they let you cash out, so there's way more incentive to do Uber Eats. You can cash out sometimes with DoorDash in certain areas, but not in my area. And also, the rate to cash out is exorbitant, $2. Okay, it's like over a half a tank of gas, which is one of my tips coming up. Now Uber was only 50 cents, but now it's 85 cents, which that's a 70% increase. So, even though it's only 35 more cents, just when you think about all those cents adding up to the, to the entities it's going to, it's pretty freaking greedy, okay? But that's one of my tips, man. You can't think about, like, how much money you're making compared to anybody else, okay? You can't think about that compared to any other Uber or DoorDash driver. You can't think of it compared to, like, especially the banking industry. I mean, you're always going to get screwed. And it's just not a good mentality. That's a defeatist mentality. It's a victim mentality. To always be mad about that and resentful. Because all you're going to do, you're going to take it out on yourself. You're just going to keep getting all these joke orders that I'm not going to take. So, it's the end of my night. I'm on my way to get gas. That's why I'm making this video. So, anyway, I could talk about all kinds of stuff. But what this is tips, trips, and hacks. Okay? So, $1 a mile, that was one of the things that... one of the first things that I heard that you need to at least make $1 a mile, okay? Then gas went up a lot, so you had to make more than $1 a mile. Now gas is coming down, but you still have to make more than $1 a mile, okay? You want to do that, you want to keep that in mind for the day, and if it's not working out for the day, make it somehow work out for the week. Like, post up somewhere. I don't care if you don't get an order for an hour, because that's how it is sometimes. Just don't drive. Don't drive around and waste gas, and don't take these stupid orders that get you all the way out in the middle of nowhere, and then and sometimes it's not the middle of nowhere. Sometimes it's say you get an order $7.50 for like 3.4 miles. That's good. I mean, it's $7.50, it's 3.4 miles. If it's right around the corner from like your house or where you're at, done. But there's this place called 5 Points where I live. 3.4 miles and 5 Points could turn into a half hour. I mean, there's 5 points that come together, all traffic lights, traffic all the time. So that's number one, $1 a mile, but definitely more than $1 a mile, okay? You got to do the math. You have to average, okay? The other one is I was so fixated on the $1 per mile. You got to think about the amount of money per time too. Okay, so like, say it's about $1 a mile, or maybe even a little less than $1 a mile. If you know you can do it quick, if you know the restaurant you're going to is always quick, if you know the back roads and how to get there quick, it's not going to take you what it says on the Uber or whatever the heck computer system. That it's not going to take you that long. You know how to get there fast. All right, don't speed though. Don't break the law. Just kidding. So that's it. $1 a mile. dollar per minute, at least $1 a mile, at least $1 per minute. This has like really helped me out a lot this week. It really kind of clicked this week. Okay. Now here's the other thing. I've been doing more DoorDash this week because finally I signed up for the card. And, you know, I didn't sign up for the card before because you had to wait for it. But now, yeah, you wait for the physical card, but digital banking wise, you can cash out. It takes 1 to 5 business days. It took mine 3 business days to clear. But the point is, once that money starts rolling in, you cash out every single time you get an order. Cash out. Doesn't cost anything. Cash out, cash out, cash out. Next thing you know, every day, incrementally, all this money is going to be coming into your bank account that you didn't even think about. You're not even calculating that because you used to have to wait a whole week to get your DoorDash back. All right. So I plan on not cashing out with Uber as much. Now with Uber, they have the Pro card. For some reason, I don't know if I'm on the like FU list or something, but I can't get this card somehow. All my information's verified through Uber. I talked to the bank that gives the card, and I can't get an answer. Nobody knows why I can't get this card, so I just gave up on it, and it doesn't matter. I mean, you get cash back on gas, you can cash out for free, yada, yada, yada. I'm just using that as motivation just to work better, work more, work smarter, and make more money, and I had to worry about all that extra little stuff, okay? So, $1 a mile, over $1 a mile, over $1 per minute. Keep that in mind. Always have a goal, always have a quota, okay? My quota was, I like to lowball things because I always like to, like, you know, get to that point. Once I get to that point, I know I can do more. So it was 125 a day, which is peanuts, okay? You don't want to make 125 a day, and it never is 125 a day. It's always more, but my thinking was, really bad day, you spend $25 on gas running around like an idiot, and you have $100 in your pocket, and then the next day you're in good shape because at least you made money, at least you have gas, okay? So always have a quota, always have a goal. My quota now is 150. My goal now is over 150 a day because I like to start on Monday, dig in on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, get up to 500 by Wednesday night, and then once I'm up to 500, the rest of the week is a breeze because it gets busier into the weekend. So you can easily, I had my first $1,000 week. I didn't break my back. I just did what I do, and I had over $1,000 week. And even after the gas, it was still a great week. I mean, you claim your miles, you know, you're going to pay taxes at the end of the year, but I'm comparing this to like any other job that's out there right now. Any job I've done before, especially with the restaurant business. It's working out well. So 500 by Wednesday, have that goal. 1,000 at the end of the week, have that goal. I guarantee if you have these goals, you're going to surpass that easily, okay? Because once you get that goal in your head, you know, like once you hit the first $100 in the day, everything else is a breeze. Once you hit the first $500 in a week, everything else. Once you hit the first $1,000 in, you know, the first week of the month, the rest of the month, smooth sailing, okay? It's very psychological. So I had a rough day yesterday because my money hadn't cleared from DoorDash yet, and Uber sucked on Monday, and it was okay on Tuesday, but my gas was dwindling down, and I needed gas really bad. And I like to keep, psychologically, I like to keep my tank above a half a tank. So that's tip, hack, whatever, trick number 3. Maybe 4, I don't know, I'm losing count. So always have a full tank of gas at the beginning of the day. It's the end of the day, I'm going to get gas. Wake up in the morning, my gas tank is full. There's nothing worse than the feeling that you're making money and all the money you're making is going to go back into your tank in the form of gas in order to have to make more money. Because by that point, you're going to fill up 2-3 times just to, like, you know, not break even. I mean, but you want to do way more than break even in this business, okay? So always start your day with the full tank of gas, all right? I'm at BJ's right now. BJ's, you know, discount gas. Can't beat it. All right, so let me go over these tips and tricks and rules and all this stuff, okay? So, always keep money in your bank account, no matter what. If it's about you, I'm going to say this, I've done it before. It doesn't matter. Like, people need money, people are poor, people need food. If you're not extra hungry at the end of the night and you don't need to spend the extra 10-15 bucks to eat, don't do it. All right? You're going to thank yourself the next day, because that 10-15 bucks is going into your gas tank, and then you're going to make 25 bucks in your first, hour and a half, and then boom, you can eat whatever the heck you want. But psychologically, always have money in your bank account, no matter how much it is. Always have a full tank of gas. Keep your gas tank above half, okay? Cash out all the time. That leads to always having money in your bank account, because if you're nitpicking, you're like, I don't want to spend this 85 cents. You know what? Like, you're not going to make it. You got to spend money to make money. You're spending gas to make money. You're spending bank fees to make money. That's it. Okay? So full tank of gas. Always have money in your bank account. Over $1 per mile. Over $1 per minute. Know your roads, know your routes, know the back roads, know the traffic pattern, everything. Okay? This is a really long video right now. But last but not least, have a goal, have a quota. Have a goal for the beginning of the day, leading into the middle, and then finally a goal by the end of the day. Have a goal for the beginning of the week into the middle of the week, leading into the end of the week. Have a goal for the end of the week. Have a goal for the month. Always have a financial goal. You need a goal. You need to keep going. You need that motivation. If you keep getting $4 or $5 orders and you want to throw in the towel for the day, look, sometimes I take $4 or $5 orders. Guess what? It's over a gallon of gas. It sucks. People aren't tipping on it. It might take you 10-15 minutes. You're dealing with people at the restaurants who hate their jobs, but guess what? Every dollar counts, because every dollar equates to gas, and gas turns into money. Okay? Also, another thing, track your miles. I know a lot of people don't track their miles, but there's this, I'm not even going to say the app because I'm not sponsored by it. I'm not making any money. I'm not going to say the app. It's out there. Just use Google. Figure it out. Use your Google Play Store or whatever, and I didn't even want to give Google a freaking plug there. But yeah, track your miles. You get 56 cents a mile. I mean, you're clocking a ridiculous amount of miles. You're not going to pay that much taxes at the end of the year. People are so scared of taxes. That's just like not having money in your bank account, not having gas. If you're thinking about taxes so much and you're like, all right, I'm going to spend the next 2 months just to pay my taxes, that it gets you down. It makes you feel like you're working for nothing. Okay? Don't ever feel like you're working for nothing. Always make yourself feel like you're working towards something. Okay? It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, next week, next month. Give it a half a year, even 6 months, 1 year, 5-year plan. Have plans, have goals. This game is psychological. It's the most psychological game I've ever played, because I have control of it. I am in control of everything that has to do with how I make money on a day-to-day basis. Okay? In the restaurant business, they say, if you're a server or bartender, they say there is a study that says it's harder than being a surgeon, because a surgeon, okay, a brain surgeon, they know everything back and forth. They have their schematic, they have their diagram, they know the anatomy. They have all these assistants around them, scalpel, towel, whatever, gauze, he's bleeding, fix him up, whatever. They just do the surgery, that's it. Being a bartender and server, you're dealing with the people, you're dealing with the people you're serving, you're dealing with the kitchen, you're dealing with your manager up your ass, you're dealing with, miserable people who are on medication and probably drink too much and hate their lives. And I'm not judging anybody, but I've known this, I've seen this, and they take it out on you. That's why I do this, because nobody can take anything out on me except myself. If I don't do something right, it's my fault. Okay? And that's why I set goals. That's why I have quotas. That's why I am at the gas station. I'm wasting time now because no good orders are coming in and I'm done for the day. Anyway, I hit my goal. I hit 500 by Wednesday. So tomorrow and Friday it's going to rain. It's always good on the weekends. Always good when it rains. So I know I'm going to have a bang up week. And it's the holidays, and it doesn't even seem like holiday money right now. Like, people are broke. Like, the economy is really bad right now. People are broke. They're not trying to give us money. So you got to give yourself money. You got to make money. You got to play smart. You got to be smart. You got to be wise. You got to be frugal. You really have to plan it out. Okay. So this is a very unorganized list. I hope you watch the whole thing. It's a long video. I hope you enjoy my content, because I'm not one of these people trying to like make money off my channel. I mean, you have to have this, that, the other thing, analytics, da-da-da. I just want people to come upon my video and, if they're bored, watch it, and hopefully it's helpful. That's it. So here I go to get some gas. And Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy New Year. Thank God, thank you, Jesus, that things are normal again. I mean, that shutdown, man, it really literally killed a lot of people, killed a lot of people's souls and ambitions, and it made me stronger, and I thank God for that. And it's going to be an amazing 2023, baby. All right. Peace.